That was held earlier today, where artists came in defense of Nonini. Let's roll up that clip to hear what the artists were saying, so as to get a background of what happened and why, there's a war going on right now between Nonini and MCSK CEO Ezekiel Mutua. Twende kazi.
So today, najua mnashangaa hawa ni kina nani. We are the Kenyan creatives, and for a very long time, we've been under a lot of exploitation. Without further ado, I will welcome our spokesperson to present some of the issues that we have. Karibu sana Bwana Shizo.
Asante. Good morning, members of the Fourth Estate. Before you today are the Kenyan artists and other creatives who wish to state as follows. That we are perturbed by the attack of one of us, who is known by his stage name Nonini, by the people who are by law supposed to protect their rights and interests in the music fraternity. On the 6th of February 2024, Mr. Ezekiel Mutua, who is the Chief Executive Officer in MCSK, took to his social media platforms, specifically X, formerly known as Twitter, and chose to attack, cajole, and masdeling Nonini in an effort to intimidate and coerce him to stop asking questions about what has now become synonymous with MCSK, which is theft of artist royalties. Mr. Ezekiel Mutua must know that Nonini is a Kenyan citizen who must be left to enjoy his rights as enshrined in Article 35 of the Kenyan Constitution. We therefore demand that Mr. Mutua issues a public apology to our brother Nonini and the music fraternity. We cannot allow intimidation and commingling to the rule of our trade as our hard-earned royalties continue to be stolen by Mutua and his MCSK cabal. We also want this message to reach other CMOs. We are here to tell them that it will no longer be business as usual. In brackets, pesa zetu lazima tupe. That we request Parliament to begin the process of amending Section 46(5) of the Copyright Act so as to free the creative industry from this oppressive, retrogressive, enslaving, and unscrupulous team of CMOs, which are led by people who tend to think and see artists, their money, see their money taps. Okay? On the same note, we wish to request the government to speed up the ongoing talks led by CS Aisha Jumwa, which are geared towards ensuring that the funds generated from Skiza Tune sales are directly paid to the artist mobile wallets to avoid the Ezekiel Mutuas of this world. That as creatives, we thank the Kenya Kwanza government, especially His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto, for his efforts in ensuring that we generate better incomes from our talents by forming the Creative Economy Department under the Ministry of Youth, Creative Economy and Sports through the Executive Order number 2 of 2023. That we acknowledge the President's vision of a whole government approach in furthering the bottom-up transformational agenda, BETA. However, in separating creative economy from culture, the art and heritage, we respectively believe that His Excellency erred, as it has become the source of major confusion and conflict within our industry, albeit unforeseen. In this regard, we earnestly implore His Excellency, the President, to reconsider these and find a way to realign these three departments under the stewardship of the Cabinet Secretary for Gender and Culture, the Arts and Heritage. We believe this will foster harmonious and cohesive industry as envisaged in Article 11 of our Constitution and give those in our industry ease of access to government services. Finally, we wish to request His Excellency, the President, to take the lead role in giving us an opportunity to participate in the management of affairs that affect us directly, because we are the people at the bottom of the entertainment pyramid, thus encouraging and boosting creativity and the arts bottom up. Usanii #Heshimiwe. God bless you.
All right, that was Nonini Mgenge True, and you can check to see if he has called.
That was the creatives.
Yes, yes, that was
correction.
the creatives. Yes, correct.
Speaking
on behalf
of creatives as well as artists who are represented or should be collecting from MCSK, and in defense of Nonini.
Okay.
With charges or the accusation.
Okay, I think we have Nonini on the phone. Nonini, welcome to the OneMicShow. Please tell us if you can hear us.
Nonini.
Hello.
Hello, Nonini, unatusikia?
Napata ni aje.
Tuko poa. Asante sana Nonini, for taking some time to come and talk to us on this issue. I mean, of course, to may play your press conference, but before that, this was your first time back home tangu kuje state we mmoja wetu. Najua like now you cannot claim that you're from Kenyan Diaspora sasa. Unaona vile mlikuwa mna to enjoy zamani.
Yeni bani.
Atinyima sama banis.
He's a bunny.
Sasa ulikuwa bani for the first time. Hebu tupatie experience ya kuwa bani for the first time. Nonini?
Mimi ni Mkenya tu, mimi si bani, mimi si kitu yote. Mimi ni Mkenya.
We ni bani boss. Zoea
yangu idai change, mimi ni ule tu.
Zoea
kubali tu.
It's okay.
We ni mgenge bado.
I don't know what that is. What's a bani?
But mgenge bani.
What's a bani?
Bani ndo wanachukuliwa hapo tuna mabodyguard.
Hapana, mimi nadhani tunakuwa tu the same. But experience iko fiti, as in Simba, unajua. Hiyo kuna different kuna Kenya from a bird's eye view, unaelewa?
Okay.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, kulikuwa journey from what you left to where we are. What was the good, what was the bad?
Kenya ni top, Buddha. Kenya ni top. Manze, Kenya ni kama New York bwana. Ukiingia hivi highway huko, super highway inaitwa nini ile ni kutoka airport Matengori.
Expressway.
Yeah. Expressway enoma, yani unaweza ndani uko New York. Kenya inakaa fiti sana, as in even developments, it looks really beautiful though.
Okay.
So Nonini bado uko nini kule juu ni I guess I'll just say bado uko kwa nini inaitwaje area ya Jalas, bado uko kwa hiyo area ama ulikuwa na
niliexigio area.
Okay, sawa because I just wanted to know what your experience was, going back huko, it's been 2 years or something like that.
But nilipiga hizo raundi zote, as in Nairobi, basically Kenya looks good. Nilienda Ocha, nilipiga raundi na hii mtaani, niliingia Kali, yani zile maraundi tu zangu za kawaida. Nilikuwa napiga maraundi zangu za uptown, maraundi zangu za mtaani, and then Kenya looks good. The problem is economy huko inagonga watu mzee. Wacha tu.
And how's your program with the sanitary pads and the ilikuwaje color kwa face?
No, I haven't been able to activate them back at home because I was just there for 4 weeks and I was doing a lot of things here. Schedule yangu ilikuwa noma, but there's some things I'm doing. There's some things I'm putting together here so that I can be able to activate my foundation back there. So now I'm more on this side.
Mzee, lakini hiyo 4 weeks vitu mob zili happen. Kuna ile situation tuliona mara umeshika umevaa viatu ambazo si za lebo yako, sijui ni lebo gani. Hebu tupichapia hiyo story, kuliendaje hawa mapaparazi?
Sasa nimechukua. Ubaya watu ni gullible sana. It's me who recorded the video and definitely I knew I was wearing Nike shoes, surely.
Okay.
Si video yangu, si mimi ndio record, so I did that intentionally.
Wakakuwa free marketing.
Yeah, of course. Waliongea, it's trended. Maka nilikuwa natumia mapicha kutoka huku US. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Aya, sawa. Sasa tuingie story ya huyu mtu wetu hapa wanamuita Music Copyright Society of Kenya CEO, wanamuita Ezekiel Mutua. Kwa Twitter yake aliandika hivi: there is this fugitive Nonini Mgenge True who embezzled musicians' money when he was director of Mpake and Prisk. We reported him and his gang to the police last week and we are pursuing their prosecution. Now I hear he's circulating a fake document on social media purporting its official accounts of MCSK, but the document is actually lifted from the Mupaki accounts of 2017 to 2019 and doctored to serve the fertile imagination. This is how they used to steal money from artists, but we will ensure that they face the law. Boss, you can run, but you can't hide. If the document is genuine, take it to the DCI office and record a statement.
But you know, before Nonini answers that, Nonini had posted something prior to that.
Yes.
And this is what he said, and I'll quote verbatim. You see the exact problem that is affecting Kenyan music industry. These are the figures MCSK budgeted artists monies for the year that just ended 2023. These are problem in all CMOs, administration and directors benefit more than anyone. An employee has full medical cover, while an artist cannot even afford outpatient pay. You collect 109 million, you pay staff 57 million, and distribute 10 million to over 16,000 musicians. Shaking my head. Show me an investor who will ever be attracted to this broken down music industry ecosystem. And NB, regulator mandates them to distribute 70-30, but up to date, that doesn't happen. And Kenya Copyright Board still gives these people a license to operate. Honorable Aisha Jumwa Katana, unbelievable. Sasa hiyo ilitrigger Ezekiel
response
with a response. But of course, yes, he also what Nonini did also posted an image
of the
collection
accounts.
of the accounts.
And this is the image that Ezekiel Mutua is claiming is fake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Nonini, talk to us, because as I say, we have no way of verifying these things. Mutua anasema hiyo image uliweka ni fake. Now
a doctored image.
Now how is there a way in which, you know, like the average you know, like music reveler can go and verify who's telling the truth? Nonini.
So si mmesoma truth yake, si mmesoma what he wrote?
Yes, tumesoma what he wrote.
Have you read what I wrote back?
The response.
Am I needed by Monday? Or that one?
Yeah, ebu soma your response.
Please read. Venye mmesoma tu yake, soma what I responded back.
Yeah.
Then we can engage this conversation.
Yes, soma hiyo nini. So soma your response.
Hata ali nimekutumia response. Iko kuko, I responded back. The way umesoma tu hiyo, soma response yangu.
Okay, sawa. So response, okay, acha tusome response ya Nonini. Nonini anasema, oya brother Ezekiel Mutua, uko na barua hapo kwa ofisi yako, need that by Monday. Kama ujapata, ndio hiyo, checkmate. You move on now. The last page with the ridiculous budgets and Music Copyright Society of Kenya that you have your propaganda guys saying it's fake, ndio hiyo hapa attached. Who signed the document? You, sir. And then today morning, also Ezekiel Mutua challenged me to report the matter to DCI Kenya. Well, pleased to inform him that it has already been reported and we are hoping the misuse of artist funds comes to an end. See attached documents. Wacha niende hivi na come as you marinate on that and I get some well-deserved sleep huku US. I believe you should have had a more mature answer with facts. After all, you are my senior. Have a wonderful day. Signed, Nonini Mgenge True.
But why is Nonini being nice to him? Ama it's me who's... That language seems...
Nonini anatumia legal language sasa. Nonini anatumia legal language sasa.
Okay, all right.
Unajua sometimes, you know, like, because the language that MCSK CEO used was very crass. You know, like,
correct.
It was very crass
aggressive
language.
And
calling someone a fugitive.
What you gonna do?
So according to him, according to Ezekiel, he says that wamepeleka hii story kwa kwa DCI. And then Nonini also has filed some paperwork. So it would be good to know, you know, like where this goes. But back to you, Nonini. So ndo hii hapa response umempatia. But now, you know, like just going to the average person, mwenye tu anaendelea maisha yake ama the average artist, yeye tu anataka kupokea zile dues zake ya ngoma yake kuchezwa. I mean, what do they make out of this? Because hizo numbers zenye ulitoa, it was quite a big chunk that was going to salaries and other expenses, and it was a very small chunk that was going to ebusoma hizo numbers tena to actually the creatives. Ebusoma hizo numbers
collection or something like
general collections 109 million.
Yeah.
Salaries 57 million. Distribution 10.5 million.
Okay. So you're 10.5, so that's less than 10%.
10.5 is being divided by 16,000 people.
Over 16,000.
Over 16,000 people.
Members, yes.
Okay.
MCSK members.
Aya, Nonini, talk to us. Nonini, ongea na sisi sasa. Wacha tusikie saidi yako.
Sasa, you know, how does a whole CEO running a music organization for artists talk like that? Instead of coming out and defending yourself, because this is a budget I pulled, it's a budget that is on record, it's a budget that is with the Kenya Copyright Board, it's a budget that I get because I'm an industry player, and I get it because I'm also a stakeholder in the music industry, and I'm also a musician, and I have the right demand for budgets to know how our music is being distributed, our royalties. So I got this budget, and I decided to expose it to the public. So, as a rejoinder, a whole mature CEO comes and talk like that with fake accusations. So you're saying I'm a fugitive. Please, to an OB number. Do you have an OB number that I've run away somewhere? Have I been reported anywhere? Like, don't just come out on social media and just with lazy, lame insults and expect people to take it. That's what he's been doing. Hiyo ndio imekuwa emo yake. So I think he stepped on the wrong guy. So I'll have to deal with him venye inafaa. But again, it's very embarrassing. This is huu ni mzae. Yani mzae hata hawezi fikiria venye anaweza andika vitu yani na heshima yani. Mpaka inafanya mimi nakuwaga yani, you know, ni mimi mtu wa mtaani lakini libidi nime step down kidogo. Acha ni mtackle in a professional way, you know. So yeah, I'm going to sue him for defamation because number one, instead of coming and defend a document that is exposed there about how they're dealing with the artist's money, he's there hurling, throwing insults left, right, and center. But yeah, the question is this. Not even the question. The fact is this. Whenever I post anything, I post facts. When he says, go to the DCI and reported us, go and say, toa, ni nini umereport, tumeiba nini, tuliiba wapi. Sisi tumereport DCI because here there's a document showing how you've squandered money. How can a whole organization supposed to be distributing 70% of royalties is distributing less than 10%? Actually, that's, I think, that's 10%. They're mandated to be distributing 70-30 by the Kenya Copyright Board. And then your Kenya Copyright Board yenyewe still inawapatia license. They give them regulations to meet, and then they go around and give them the license again instead of kuwakazia license. It's the games that we've been undergoing all these years, man. I'm tired. And I have a voice and I can speak about it and people listen to my voice. And that's why I'm using it.
Is the basic structure and which is not.